to introduce Colleen Winters.
It's hard to find jobs here in Chico, and it's scarce. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to open up this store. I'm going to take the little Buffalo Exchange concept, I'm going to bring it to Chico, and I'm going to do, buy, sell, trade. And that's kind of what I did. I opened up on a side street in downtown Chico. Let's see, my initial investment was less than $10,000, and I've managed to make that money continuously turn and turn and turn and return for me. This is, I think, our 18th year, and it's, that investment has continued to pay off. So I opened up Lulu's. About 6 months later, my mom, who is my partner, was doing the books for me, and she came in just and said, hey, you're making enough money, let's go into business together. So she became my partner, and the way that we've always gone about business is, obviously the passion is there, we go crazy there, but we always start small with everything. We always save money for a rainy day. We always put every single dollar that we make back into the business. We always save for taxes, since today is tax day, so we all know what that means. And it's just a constant kind of taking that money. We're always underpaying ourselves and just putting it back into the business. And I don't know one business that will be successful unless you constantly reinvest in your business and that you're constantly there. Absentee businesses will close. It's just the story of life, and I see them happening. Another thing that I feel is if you're going to try to please everybody with your business, you won't. So define your niche, figure out what that is.
Tell me what it's like to work with your mom.
I love working with my mom. Yeah, I mean, I have a very young mom, so I kind of think of her almost as a sister. We complement each other perfectly when it comes to business. I'm kind of more the visionary, and she's definitely, the person that, pays all the bills and, keeps the kind of business side of things going. And I think every good entrepreneur needs that person.
Absolutely. So the numbers as well as the...
The numbers are, I think, more important than anything. I mean, if the numbers aren't there and you're overspending or, anything like that, I mean, you're in serious trouble.
Well, I want to thank you again for coming to Chico State for this event. You have inspired students.
I hope so.
And we are going to continue to be inspired by you, I'm sure, in the future.
Great.
So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
It's really true.
So the main thing I want to talk to you about today is just, how did I get started? How did I pull off all this crazy stuff and start a company and start making, millions of dollars at age like 24? And this is like an actual picture of me during the business competition during 2010 or 2011. That's an actual picture. So just breaking it down into steps. The number one thing when you're looking to get started with a company, and you hear it all the time, but the number one thing, like how many of you are looking to start a company? There's quite a few. How many of you actually done something? Like seriously, you've done something. Besides like a business plan, piece of paper. It just gets lower and lower. And that's okay, that's okay. That's just kind of how it goes. So the hardest thing to do is just get started. Like that was probably my biggest strength when I started Business House, is when I would think of stuff, I would just get out at day one, like start talking to people, how do we get this thing moving forward? Well, how can I basically turn this idea into reality? And that's the number one thing you guys gotta do. You gotta do something immediately. So that's what I did. I actually started something, if you haven't noticed that.
So $1,500 to the winner, $300 to second place, and there'll be $200 third place finishers. So on behalf of the Chico State Center for Entrepreneurship, CEA, College of Business, I welcome you, and let's let the games begin.
I'm feeling pretty confident.
Yeah,
we've done a lot of practicing, and
yeah, I mean, we've spent numerous hours in the library just, getting down our timing, getting down working off each other, making sure we know when our cues are, and I'm feeling really confident, actually.
I'm actually pretty excited. I mean, the competition part's great, but I mean, I'm more looking forward to afterwards and talking to all the judges and things like that. I think that's when you really, form relationships with people and when you get to talk to them face to face. So.
All right, thanks for being here. Welcome to our presentation on Audio Spawn. We'd like to start out by introducing a few problems. One of the largest problems facing musicians today is their inability to produce music collaboratively due to geographic locations, including where, when, and how artists meet up.
We have high rates for taxi cabs. We've got a lot of people drinking and driving, meaning the DUI rate is up, and safe rides is no longer an option. The bar cart service that we're providing is going to be a golf cart taxi service or transportation service that's going to get people where they want to go on the weekend nights and during the week.
Book Tycoon is an online marketplace for college students to connect with each other to buy and sell their used textbooks. You can buy textbooks for cheaper than what the bookstore is willing to sell them for, and sell textbooks for more than what the bookstores are willing to buy them back for.
Hi everybody, thanks for coming tonight. My name is Jake Wade. I'm co-founder of Parallel Revolution, and after 3 years of doing this, I can say without a doubt, we are Planet Earth's preferred outfitter.
Has your dog ever run out of the house or run away? It's the worst feeling, right? That's why I decided to make a GPS tracking chip for a dog.
Now comes the hard part. You have to make a decision. So competitors find judges, judges find competitors. Are you ready to cast your votes? Deposit your money in the voting boxes over here on my left. And good luck, everyone. And first place, and I have to say, very popular choice, hell of a salesman, Parallel Revolution. Up here. We have the, where's my photography?
Next one. It's nice to have that. It's nice to get real feedback from a whole lot of people. And then, you know, obviously I'm doing something right with this thing if I can, you know, get the attention of a lot of people from a whole lot of different industries that aren't necessarily interested per se. Yeah, it's great. This is my favorite one so far, I think. I got to talk about it with images, you know, with data, and really, you know, and with my articles, you know, with my product, and that's great. I can show more than one person at a time what I'm doing, and I can hopefully they take home a little bit of passion and a little bit of inspiration, maybe, or at least thinking about something differently.